Hey everybody, Happy New Year! It is your friend Keith, here again live in the control room at Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in England, and I've got a Gibson Custom Shop R7 Darkback to share with you guys today. Last day of the year, so Happy New Year to everybody. I just got back from Denmark. December's been nuts for me. I was in Greece, had friends from America come over, and we went all over London for a week, and then straight out to Denmark for family, Christmas times, and lots of beer drinking and food eating. So now I'm back, and thanks for sticking around to all the subscribers. We've got over 500 videos, about almost 2,000 of you guys checking in every day. And for the new friends joining us, welcome. Cool. All right, so up close and in person is this R7 1957 reissue Gibson Les Paul Goldtop. I didn't like the Goldtops when I was a teenager. Now, I've always been into Jackson's, ESP's pointy guitars, and I always thought the Goldtops looked really old and dated until I bought one. My first ever R7 was actually, my first ever Goldtop was actually this very same model, not this one, but it was an R7 Goldtop Darkback. And I fell in love with it. Absolutely beautiful. The sound on these, the tone, the feel, the neck has just the perfect circumference for even my short, stubby sausage fingers. It's not the baseball bat, super chunky, earlier 50s necks, but it's not super thin either. Some people, I've heard, get wrist injuries over time, carpal tunnel with the 60s thin profile necks. My guitar playing days, regular guitar playing days, ended a long time ago when I went in the military. But I was playing 5-6 hours a day through high school when I got out of class and got home, on thin Jackson necks. And I was talking to people the other day about Ibanez Wizard necks, which are even thinner. And I said, I love these necks, man. These things are great. And a couple people said, yeah, they're great until you've been playing them for 10 years and you get wrist injuries. And this guy was telling me he wanted as chunky a neck as possible because it hurts when he plays thinner necks. So that was a first for me hearing that. And all I can say is I love the necks on these guitars. Very well balanced and feels great, sounds great. The fretboard is stunning. A gorgeous piece of rosewood, and I don't know much about how they select the woods for these fretboards, but boy, for whatever reason, the Gibson Custom Shop seems to just have the prettiest pieces of rosewood with nice, hues and colors and dark spots and light spots and kind of streaks. And it looks rich, it looks expensive, and is very different from what I'm used to seeing on rosewood fretboards. It just pops out instantly. You've got the trapezoid acrylic inlays, the nice binding over the frets, mother of pearl Gibson logo at the top, and yeah, pick guard, all the standard Les Paul hardware, gold knobs that look just awesome, and I guess they call it. I'm not hugely knowledgeable about the differences between the Voss and I think there's like a couple different finishes you can get, and some have like kind of like a duh kind of aged patina to them, and like the screws are a little rusty, and I guess that's there's I think one option that is the kind of aged patina look, and then another one where everything's super glossy and looks brand new. But again, I'm not totally an expert on Gibsons and their various finish options and stuff through the custom shop, but I know you guys are. Very Good looking guitar, very presentable. As you can see on the back, in under a light, there are light marks in the clear coat. You know, a couple light marks there. I don't know if those will polish or buff out. You know, some swirls and lines from little rivets in your blue jeans when you play, but you can see it's only visible in certain lighting, under direct lighting, and at the end of the day, guys, it's a used guitar. It's meant to be played, and it has been. But it hasn't been abused. Comes with the Gibson custom case with, I love this red plush crushed velvet lining. It's really rich and expensive looking. It feels really nice. But as you can see, it's hard to get the lint out. There's lots of little dust pieces of lint in there. And then in here we've got some, looks like some paperwork. What is this? We got the, oh yeah, the old Gibson vintage reissue hang tag there, and looks like a serial number hang tag here. The guarantee. Righto. And Gibson USA doesn't get more American than Gibson, except when it comes to the cases made in Canada. That always cracks me up. Cool, guys. Well, that is the 1957 Gibson Les Paul R7 Darkback. Oh, forgot to talk about that. The Darkback, well, it has a dark back. On other models, you'll see the body will be like a light brown, natural mahogany. This one's stained very dark. Cool. If you want to know more or want to just chat in general, talk about life, hit me up on Facebook. At Essex Recording Studios is our handle on all the social media. Instagram, follow us on there, give us some likes. Twitter is just at Essex Recording. We don't have enough spaces to fit the whole thing. And if you want to buy this guitar, it's for sale on our website, essexrecordingstudios.com. It's also available to record with. If you want to record with this gorgeous gold top, well, that's why we have this recording studio with all these guitars, guys. It ain't just for show. We put it to good use. And that's one of the benefits of flying in, staying here. We're a residential studio. Is you have, it's like Guitar Disneyland here. You have your pick of the litter when it comes to finding your source tone and the perfect axe for your song, for your vibe, for your project. Cool. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Happy New Year. I hope you blow up some massive fireworks, drink some super awesome craft beer, and have a great time with your friends, and maybe even meet a pretty girl. I, on the other hand, will be staying in doing more videos for you guys. So stick around. A lot more guitars coming your way right after this. Later.